Hey everybody, so finally trying to get back into YouTube, and I figured one of the best ways to do that would be to kind of start leading the channel towards financial stability, financial planning, something like that, going from a personal investment on a small scale. And in today's society, there's so many different ways a young person can invest. I'm obviously a young person, and it's never too early to start investing. So one of the things I'm doing to do so is to re-download Robinhood again, which I think the first time I downloaded Robinhood was maybe 2 years ago, but I never really did anything with it other than just look at the stocks go up and down. So it took me 2 years to figure out, hey, I should probably do this seriously and show you guys maybe 72 hours later how I've done, or what you kind of can expect within your first week or so. So I feel like doing a continuous series of videos regarding different time points of my Robinhood journey as just a small daytime investing option. So one of the first things I'd recommend when downloading Robinhood, and I didn't really think about this when I first did it. I actually came up with this idea just recently because I noticed, how can I optimize my Robinhood experience in a shorter amount of time? With investing, at least within stocks on Robinhood, you kind of need to give it time. And I know mostly everybody today is not that patient. So I'm kind of thinking, what's the best option on trying to make the most money in the shortest amount of time? Well, long story short, you're going to have to give it time no matter what. But one of the things you need to do immediately when you download Robinhood is have an idea of what companies you want to invest in and also what kind of dollar point you're willing to put down initially. Now, because of I didn't want to do something too risky with my investment, so I only put in $50 my first day, and I think I bought 4 different company stocks. So I had shares within like 4 companies. So I was like, okay, that's pretty neat. So I kind of just jumped the gun on that. I didn't really do too much research. Kind of just jumped the gun. Not the smartest move. So I did that, and I was like, okay, we're doing pretty decent. I had a little bit of beginner's luck. I saw my investment value went up within like $1.30 within the first day. Then the second day, I was like, all right, let's invest maybe $40 more. So second day, I had $90 invested. And because of that, I sold some of the stocks that I had they went up very little, like 5 cents. So I made a 5-cent return on some of those stocks. So that put me a little bit over above 90 dollars and some odd cents. That's what it gave me. So that was my second day. And I noticed within that second day that I really need to find a way to optimize this. Now, I screwed up. I didn't do my research in the beginning. So I had a bunch of stocks that potentially within a short frame of time, by short frame of time I mean within maybe a week, would not exceed the value of return that I was looking for. And what I mean when I say that is I mean that if I was to sell those, I wouldn't make back nearly as much profit as I could have if I did initial prior research. So basically, long story short, I purchased those at a higher dollar value than I should have. Now, surprisingly, I've looked at YouTube videos regarding Robinhood, and I haven't really found anything that explains that. So that was kind of something that I really ran into on my second day. So I think within the third day I might have sold. The third day I think I sold those to reduce my risk of losing more. So I sold those, got my money back, lost like 30 cents. We're not talking dollars yet, so I'm not too concerned. I don't expect to get it the first try round, but sold those, and then I was like, okay, we need to do some research, see what we can do. So one of the things that I started doing was I was looking at different dollar values. You know, there's everything from penny stocks, which I'm not really worrying about right now because the volatility of those making me any money at all is so minimal. I don't want to invest all my time and money into that, ending up with the same value a month from now. So I decided to only shoot for stocks that are about $6 or more. So did some research on those, came up with some companies, started within those companies looking at the trends they have. When do they drop? When do they go up? Is there anything being released by them soon? Is there like a new update? Those are things you need to look for, because if you can purchase something at such a lower value before that, get in there before anybody else does, and if that update or whatever product comes out, I guarantee you the stock share is going to go up, and you'll be able to sell that at a higher value and make so much more money. Now, those are kind of the first few things I learned in the first 3 days. Now, I guess I'll go into the other portion of Robinhood. So with this, I was able to get 2 more friends to join, which you can get a free stock if you invite a friend to join Robinhood and have them sign up for an account and start trading. So I had 2 friends do so, and I think I got two $6.50 stocks, so not too bad. So currently my Robinhood portfolio is currently at $102.33. And since it's being the weekend right now, I can't really do much because the stock market's not open. But when Monday morning rolls around, I will be on there looking and seeing how my stocks are doing. So all of my stocks right now are red, which means it's gone down. Pretty much. That's pretty much the easiest way to explain it. So hopefully when Monday rolls around, I'll be checking every so often the value that goes up and trying to see where it maxes out, where might be a good idea for me to maybe make a sale. So right now I'm kind of just waiting, and hopefully Monday I'll be able to sell some of those and get a better return on those stocks. So once I do that, I obviously plan on just reinvesting into something else and growing that account. I don't really see myself putting any more money in just yet to my investments. I kind of just want to use this as an experience to see how much I can make a small amount grow into a larger amount, rather than me just feeding more and more and more and kind of defeating the point. You know, some people invest a lot. If you can do that, great. You'll obviously have higher value stocks, but for a little fun, maybe hobby type thing, I thought about, $90. Can't go wrong there. So, alright guys, well, I plan on keeping you guys up to date on how I go, so expect another video within the week. And if this is something that interests you, please hit the subscribe button, give it a like, and hopefully you can learn something just as much as I do. So, I just got a notification from Robinhood. I was just wondering what that was. It was one of their marketplace article notifications, which is kind of neat. So I guess if it's one last thing, I would say read up on those. So eventually with this channel, I plan on obviously getting better video and maybe critique the editing and stuff. So this is probably just a raw video, so expect obviously a lot better videos later on, but I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. So have fun with it, and if there's something you learned, just drop it in the comments. We'll see you guys.